Good afternoon. I am Sean Raymond, Superintendent of Waterloo Local Schools, and I want to welcome members of the Board of Education, colleagues of administration, distinguished members of the faculty, family, friends, and most importantly, the members of the class of 2016. This afternoon, I look out on so many smiling and happy faces, young men and women ready to greet the future, knowing your possibilities are limitless. You are prepared and ready to move on to life beyond Waterloo High School. It is indeed gratifying to see that you have matured and grown, ready to tackle the challenges that lie ahead as you seek and work toward your goals. You are ready for new opportunities and welcome the challenges that await you. It has been my honor and a privilege to be a very small part of your journey. Your parents have helped you, encouraged you, picked you up when you fell down, and loved you unconditionally. Our many talented teachers have helped you discover your abilities throughout the years. Your coaches and advisors have nurtured you outside the classroom through lessons of cooperation, sportsmanship, competition, and compassion. Today concludes a significant and wonderful chapter in your life, and equally significant chapter is about to begin. You are leaving a world where others have made decisions for you. You are about to leave your comfort zone. Soon you will make decisions, solving problems, deciding which road to travel. It sounds exciting, and it will be, but it will also have its challenges. When you are challenged or discouraged, I hope you will remember that your years here and the lessons learned at home and in school, they will give you strength and courage. Have faith in yourself and the unique individual you are. Be true to yourself. Instead of the world changing you, you can help change the world. Your family has nurtured you. Waterloo School District has guided you, and now it is your turn to identify and acknowledge your strengths, talents, and interests. I'm a bit of a country music fan, so I'm going to paraphrase Tim McGraw when I say this. Find what you love, be passionate about it, and learn all you can. Be humble and kind. Sounds familiar. Considerate and be positive. Take time for others, be an active member of your community. Volunteer your time. This is a great need, or there is a great need for generous, caring people in our world. And finally, I would like to thank all those who have guided, molded, and shaped this class of 2016. Your role has been instrumental in preparing our graduates for the challenges of the future. The accomplishments of the members of this senior class are outstanding, and it's gratifying to know that Waterloo High School class of 2016 will be well represented in colleges and universities and workplaces throughout the state. So to the class of 2016, I wish you luck as you go on your way. I trust you will make the most of the opportunities you've been given. Congratulations to you, 2016. And now allow me to introduce High School Principal, Mrs. Sandell. Thank you.
As I was leaving the house today, my daughter said to me, "Mom, don't cry, because then they'll cry." So Natalie just did like this. So I'm going to do my best. Good afternoon. My name is Lori Sandell, and I'm the principal of Waterloo High School. I want to welcome you here today to celebrate the class of 2016. Reaching this point has been quite a feat, but you made it. You have worked very hard to reach this milestone, and you are to be commended. I was told to keep my comments brief, but I wanted to share just a few stories with you. Recently, I was at a social event where I was forced to make small talk with someone I didn't know. This happens all too often, and the conversation usually goes something like this. "So, this is a great event, isn't it?" "Oh yes, great event. I'm having a great time. You?" "Oh yeah, great time." And here's where the awkward silence happens. Then the next uncomfortable question is, "So, what do you do for a living?" "Oh, I'm a high school principal." "Wait, really? A high school principal?" Now the comments that usually follow here are too embarrassing to repeat, but the conversation usually morphs into something like this. "A high school principal? Really? I don't know how you do that. These kids these days are just rude and disrespectful, and the clothes they wear and the music they listen to, ugh, don't even get me started. I don't know how you do it." And I typically just nod my head in agreement, but that got me thinking, why do I do that? I think these kids these days are pretty incredible. The group I see before me today are amazing young men and women. They are extraordinary students, leaders, and people. So I started thinking about these kids these days. Did you know that these kids these days have completed over 3,849 community service hours? That's remarkable. These kids these days have spent time in churches, assisted living facilities, nursing homes, and hospitals. They have put hundreds of hours in helping students with special needs at Pegasus Farms and have donated over 100 pints of blood to the American Red Cross, not to mention the 233 hours of service to that organization. In preparing for life beyond high school, these kids these days have earned over $693,000 in college and trade school scholarships. They have spent time giving back to their own communities through 181 hours to the LEOS program and over 2,250 hours of volunteer time to their class concessions, the Veterans Breakfast, Grandparents' Day, Boy Scouts, 4-H, and the fair, just to name a few. In the past 4 years, these kids these days have participated in 4 spring musicals, over 35 marching band events, and countless sporting events. They have spent over 4,300 hours in class and probably double that amount of time on homework. It has been a long 4 years, but they have accomplished great things, and I will never again shake my head in agreement when someone negatively comments about these kids these days. I am pretty impressed with these kids this day. When preparing this speech, I thought about other speeches I had heard in my past, and the one that continually comes to mind is that of the late Dr. Randy Pausch. Dr. Pausch was a professor at Carnegie Mellon University, where he taught from 1988 to 1997. At Carnegie Mellon, when a professor is retiring, they are asked to give their last lecture to their students, university faculty, and invited guests. Randy's last lecture was truly his last, as at the time he was dying of pancreatic cancer. His last lecture turned into his musings on life and all of the morals and values he wanted his children to know and understand before he passed away. You can watch the entire lecture on YouTube, but I wanted to share just one portion of it with you this afternoon. Students, as you are entering a new phase of your life, there will be many choices you will have to make. Some will lead to certain success, and others will be difficult. When I began college, many, many years ago, I knew that I would find success in my music and my English classes. Those came easy to me in high school, and I enjoyed them both immensely. And I was right. I marched for 5 years through college, played with a symphonic band, and wrote many college essays the night before they were due with ease. It just came naturally to me. But with my history and math classes, I struggled. I did not do well and had to face failure many times. I had to study long and hard and put myself out there to join study groups with people I had never met. This brings me to the point of Randy's story. He tells his students that you must be willing to fail to possibly meet your ultimate successes. To make his point, he talks about the migration of penguins. If you've ever seen the movie Happy Feet, you can picture in your head the thousands of penguins that all travel together. They migrate across the glaciers and along the shores looking for food and mates. The babies are taught to swim and fish for food, while others keep watch for predators. Often, as they are traveling from one place to another, they come to the edge of a very large cliff. You've seen this in shows. Thousands and thousands of penguins just looking over the edge of the cliff into the icy waters below. They have 2 choices at that moment. They can jump in and risk their lives, not knowing what predator might be waiting in the water below, or they can take a chance and possibly jump right into a school full of fish that could be their meal for days on end. Usually, they choose the latter. One penguin makes the decision to jump and go for it, and all the others follow right in step. So what does this mean to you? Dr. Pausch teaches his students that sometimes you have to be the first penguin. You have to be willing to take risks and perhaps fail, knowing that your failure may teach you something you may not have otherwise figured out. It's okay to make mistakes as long as you learn from them and move on. And sometimes you have to be that first penguin. Take that leap of faith and know that it may lead you to the reward of a lifetime. Know that as you leap today into unknown waters, we are all here to support you. Your teachers have taught you well, and your families will always be the support system you need to succeed. On behalf of all of us here in attendance today, I wish you all the success in the world as you move on from Waterloo High School to wherever your next steps may take you. Know that we are all very proud of you and wish you nothing but the best as you take that leap of faith, jump like the first penguin, and prove that these kids these days are pretty amazing. Congratulations, class of 2016.
It's hard to believe that a few short years ago, we were all eager to enter high school. Just a few short years ago, we were so excited to start a new chapter of our lives. And now, that chapter is over and we all will begin a new one. Looking back on my high school years, I can't say that they were the best years of my life, because I feel like my life has just begun. Although we have all gone through many hardships, heartbreaks, and failures, we have also had much success, enjoyed many accomplishments, and reached so many of our goals. We will continue to experience hardships and accomplishments through the many life chapters yet to come, and now we are eager to get started. But how? We need to set goals for ourselves. Seniors, and everyone, it's never too late. Whether you are going to college, starting a new job, or are still trying to figure out what the next chapter of your life will be, put something in your mind and work hard to accomplish it. Following your dreams will require dedication, perseverance, and strength. It's not going to be easy, and there will be many obstacles, but you can create a plan and go on a journey until you've reached your destination. Understand that no matter what your plan is, it might not go your way. You might not end up exactly where you thought you would be, but that's okay, because you are exactly where you are supposed to be. Don't let the hardships bring you down. Instead, learn from these things. It is often through the most difficult life experiences that you figure out who you really are. Don't waste time grieving over the past, but instead, focus on each moment of life that you are given and press on. Class of 2016, let us never forget how capable we are of achieving our goals. Continue to strive to be the best individual that you can be. Continue to learn and grow in strength and character. Our future holds limitless possibilities. It is up to us to create the life we want to live. I wish you all the best as we begin the next chapter of our lives. The next speaker is Nathan Forney.
There is no true definition of success. To me, success is performing what you are capable of achieving and nothing less. This means pushing yourself and putting in that extra effort to be the best you can be, whether it be academically, athletically, or in your career. Academics is a field you should always strive for success in. What you learn in school can benefit you for the rest of your life. That is why you must challenge yourself and learn as much as possible when you can. The more knowledge you gain, the more skills you can acquire, and the easier you can find a career more suited to your talents. If you took the less challenging route in high school, you might not realize your full potential. Graduating and moving on is now your opportunity to expand your knowledge and experience. Now you have the opportunity to find yourself and discover what you are capable of. Do not give up or be afraid of failure. Should you quit, you will not learn anything. Should you persevere, you will learn the keys to success. Athletics is an area where many can strive for success.
It can improve you both mentally and physically. Healthy, friendly competition can drive you to become a better person and accomplish goals that you set for yourself. Anyone can improve if they set their minds to it. I know personally that you can go from being the worst to competing on the highest level. You must never back down, however. No matter how many people try and hinder you or try and put you down, in the end, you will be triumphant. Now that we are done with high school, we turn our focus to our future careers. For some, they know exactly what they want to do. For others, they are uncertain. What matters is how you choose to be successful and how you contribute to society. It's through your career that you can create your own definition of success, whether it be getting a raise or becoming the head of a major company. There are always ways to advance in life, and your career is now your tool to do so. Success can be easy to obtain for some and difficult for others. You must have the courage and ambition to strive for success. Challenging yourself and setting goals helps build confidence and character. To my fellow graduates, take pride in yourself and never let yourself be less than what you're capable of being. Next speaker is Kelsey Miller.
Once said, miracles happen every day. Change your perception of what a miracle is, and you will see them all around you. Perspective is a large part of everyday life. We may not think about it on a daily basis, but it is all around us. The way we see life is extremely important to how we react to everything life throws at us. Perspective is significant in this time of our lives, as we graduate today and move on into the real world. There will be pain, loss, and heartbreak to come, but there will also be joy. The joy that can be found in this life will drown out the sadness that finds us. Life happens in seasons. Seasons of sadness, seasons of joy, seasons of anxiety, seasons of peace, and many more. No matter what season of life we're in, perspective will cause you to look at a situation differently and see something you did not know was there. Some of us will be going to college, others to work, and some will take time to find out what life has to offer. Any of these options are valid because we all have a different perspective of life. Change is another major part of our everyday lives. Change is the only thing in our lives that is constant and that will remain constant. Change happens all around us, even when we do not realize it is happening. We change throughout our lives. We change every day. From birth to death, we go through physical, emotional, and mental transformations that we carry for the rest of our lives, or changes that are continually replaced. No matter where we go in life, we will continue to change throughout it all. We will be put in situations where we have to adapt in order to be successful, and in situations where we must persevere and stray from unhealthy change. The future is where we are headed, with many developments and seasons ahead of us. My hope is that throughout all of our seasons of life and the challenges that we face, that we may be able to stay genuine to who we truly are. I wish you all the best. Congratulations, Class of 2016. Next speaker is Malcolm.
I was about halfway through applying for college when I realized how much I'd actually put it off. I made all my deadlines, or most of them, but I was nowhere near prepared for the decisions that I had to make, that I still have to make. It's crazy to think that everything we decide now will have some sort of impact on where we end up. This hit me somewhere around the second semester of this year. I was overwhelmed with all the choices I had to make, and mostly just scared I would make the wrong one. So I did what I usually do in the throes of an existential crisis. I called my brother. I was hoping, having gone through the process, he'd have gained some sort of secret wisdom. Well, there aren't many secrets in the application process, but he did give me some great advice. He said, you can't see the future. You don't know what's going to happen. All you can do is make the best decision you can at the time, and don't look back with regret. I can't say I was completely reassured, but I knew he was right. I'd been focusing on everything, the big picture, but we really have no idea what the big picture looks like. So I took his advice, I finished my applications, and I sent them off, and waited the 3 months that felt more like 10 years. Today it's been about 3 months since I got my answers, and it feels like it's been 2 days. But now I've chosen. I've made my decision. And all the anxiety that I've been feeling before hasn't really gone away, but it's certainly diminished. I know where I'm going next. We don't have to worry about planning the rest of our lives. We just have to worry about planning tomorrow. Today marks the transition between the static part of our lives and the new, vibrant future. An unclear future filled with more options than we've ever seen and more opportunities than we'll ever imagine. But if I've learned anything from this experience, it's that opportunities aren't something we should be afraid of. When faced with a choice, make one, and our big picture will become our masterpiece. Thank you. Our next speaker is Rebecca Keenan.
As high school graduates, we now carry more responsibility on our shoulders than ever before. It is ultimately up to us to determine what course to take the rest of our lives. We face many big decisions in the near future, so we are bound to make mistakes as we do so, and that's okay. The fact that some things will not be part of your plan is inevitable. However, it is up to you to take an issue in your own hands and resolve it by taking responsibility. The most important part of holding yourself accountable for your actions is learning from your mistakes. It is always easier to place the blame on someone else instead of acknowledging that you were the one at fault. We would rather make up silly excuses and confess to ourselves that we messed up. By letting your guard down and taking ownership of your actions, you will earn much more respect from yourself and others. It is definitely difficult to put your pride aside and tell yourself, this is my fault. But by doing so, you will become much more responsible in return. Looking back at some of my personal experiences, there are many times where I regret choosing the easy route or placing the blame on others rather than taking responsibility. From your own perspective, it seems as if things only go wrong because others have something to do with it. When you take a step back and realize that things may have deviated from your plan because of your own actions, you will see the big picture and resolution to the problem much more clearly. This is important to keep in mind as we encounter all new obstacles and move on to the rest of our lives. You are held responsible not only for your actions in the past, but also for your plans in the future. You are only going to go as far as you are willing to push yourself. The amount of effort you choose to put into your future will determine your end result. Taking action and working hard are essential parts of becoming successful. Eleanor Roosevelt expressed these values in her book, titled You Learn by Living. She said, in the long run, we shape our lives and we shape ourselves. The process never ends until we die. And the choices we make are ultimately our own responsibility. From today on, it is up to you to take your life where you want it to go. Keep in mind that you will always face challenges and make mistakes, but if you learn from them and continue to push yourself harder, you will be guaranteed success. I wish each graduate the best as we take this new beginning into our own hands. We will walk across this stage today and begin our journey towards a future full of potential. To the class of 2016, we take today to celebrate the success we have earned thus far, as well as what is yet to come. The next speaker is Michelle Whittlesey.
First of all, I would like to congratulate all of you. We finally did it. These past 12 years of school not only gave us the education we need to move up in the grand scheme of life, but helped us discover who exactly we are. The friends and acquaintances we made, the classes that sparked our interests, or the ones that made us say, never again. The way we took on projects or held responsibilities with or without the help of a group. These concepts may not have seemed so prominent in our everyday lives, but looking back, they are everything we are today. Each and every one of us is different, unique, and inspiring in our own way. If we all thought the same thing, worked the same way, or dressed in the same style, what would we get out of life? Where would the creativity be? How would we advance in the world around us? Just like these past 12 years, the next step in our lives will be filled with the opinions and disbeliefs of others. It is a natural and very common part of life. But just because it is natural and very common, doesn't mean you should succumb to it. Never let the idea of what others think of you become your reality. No one should be able to live their life through you. There will always be people who have to put you down in order to feel superior. But who's really the winner? You know yourself inside and out. You know who you are and how you tick, and you feel confident in your actions. Stand up for what you believe in. Defend your answer to a question and trust your instincts. Take a good look at yourself. No one completely understands where you came from or how you have become who you are except you. It is a shame that the ones who put you down cannot say the same thing about themselves. To the ones who find themselves in books, comics, plays, or poetry, engulf yourself in the world's most beautiful and imaginative literature. To the ones who play an instrument through their inner soul or sing their heart out, find your emotion through thousands of song lyrics, harmonies, and melodies. You can never be too loud. To the ones who express themselves in their style, go ahead and wear your favorite outfit once a week, dye your hair different colors, dance around to your own beats, wear and show off that beautiful makeup or colorful print patterns on your shirts. And to the ones who enjoy the silence of nature or just being by themselves, you do not always have to be social. It is perfectly fine to favor your own company or that of the natural world around us to accomplish a personal goal. Even if you haven't found exactly who you are in high school, your next step will fill in the blank spaces. Whether you join any branch of the armed forces, attend a trade school, go to college, or start your career tomorrow, the missing pieces of yourself will fall into place. If you are not completely satisfied for who you are now, it's never too late to refresh. Who you are today may be different than who you are in 1, 5, or 10 years. A common thought is to be the captain of your ship, but never forget about the crew. Everyone is their own person and should be treated with equal love, respect, kindness, and authority. That's where we cannot become big-headed. There's nothing wrong with loving who you are or trying to build yourself up, but also love others and build them up with you in morals, values, goals, interests, and attitude. I personally would like to thank all the administrators, teachers, and staff for helping me figure out who I am. Thank you for opening my eyes to every path and guiding me through these amazing opportunities. I promise I will not let you down as I move through every aspect of my life. And to my parents, I could not begin to thank you for the hard work, stress, patience, time, and money that you put into me throughout 12 years of school. I love you both so deeply, and I owe you the world for being such amazing supporters and advice givers. And thank you all for being such great friends and welcoming me into your class of 2016 family a mere 4 years ago. You all helped me embrace who I am and enjoy every minute of high school. But once we leave here this afternoon, we will no longer be students of Waterloo High School. We will be students of another level within our own lives. I am very excited to see the success and accomplishments we all will achieve in the next few years. Congratulations to my fellow class of 2016. We finally did it.
Vietnam on the 7th day of November, 1967. So that others might live in peace. It's always emotional for me because I knew Dale as a Virginia. Dale's personality, character, and leadership qualities on the sporting fields and scholastic achievements will long be remembered by many. He rests peacefully at Arlington National Cemetery in Arlington, Virginia. Jimmy loved sports, loved his family, he loved his community, and he loved his country. And so today, I'm proud to be here to honor another Waterloo scholar athlete who has many of those same qualities as Lieutenant Dale Loudon. This will be the 4th year a young lady is the recipient of the Dale Loudon Award. And while I don't know her personally, I've been a policeman for about 35 years, so I know the right questions to ask. And I know that she exemplifies these qualities that Dale had as I've talked with fellow students and faculty here at the school. So this year's winner is Caitlin Hood.
Good afternoon. It is a privilege to be a fellow Waterloo graduate and member of the Waterloo Board of Education. To be considered for the Waterloo Board of Education Award, a student must have been a member of the graduating class the entire school year, have a cumulative grade point average of 3.0 or higher, be in good standing in all areas of life, and be active in school community activities. The application process includes a recommendation from a teacher and an essay from the student applicant. The board award winner receives a plaque as well as a monetary award from the Board of Education members. Each year, we have so many applicants that it's extremely difficult to pick a winner, and this year was no different. The winner of the Waterloo Board of Education Award is Nathan.
Good afternoon. Congratulations, class of 2016. You have all worked very hard to get to this point. This is your day. Your individual perseverance should be celebrated, and I hope this is one of many accomplishments for each and every one of you. One thing that we must do, or we must never do, however, is forget or fail to recognize the people that sacrificed to help us reach our goals. Those people may be fathers, mothers, siblings, grandparents, coaches, friends, or teachers. And it is important that we recognize these people and show our gratitude. With that being said, it is with great pleasure that I announce to you our 2015-16 Waterloo Local Schools Teacher of the Year, Mrs. Pam Murr. There are not enough words to describe just how much Mrs. Merck means to the community, school district, and most importantly, her students. Pam Merck is the definition of selfless. Mrs. Merck puts students, staff, and community before herself on a daily basis. She sees good in everyone and seeks ways to cultivate that good. One of Mrs. Merck's nominators stated, "Her soft-spoken, gentle, and caring manner has a stabilizing effect on everyone she comes in contact with, adults as well as children. Her unwavering encouragement for her students allows each one to feel they are capable of achieving anything they set their mind to." Mrs. Merck is an amazing advocate for her students and fights to see that each and every one of her students receives the education and services they deserve. She ensures her students get the very best by first being incredibly giving of her own time. Mrs. Merck stays late every day to either tutor students or study ways to better reach certain students. She is oftentimes the first person at school, and if the job cannot be accomplished at school, she will call her students at home in the evening to help with homework. Not only does Mrs. Merck advocate for her students, but she also advocates for her fellow colleagues. She has built relationships with just about every staff member in our district. It was amazing to see how diverse the group was that nominated her, not only for the Teacher of the Year, but also for her Teacher of the Month award earlier this year. Even though the people who nominated Mrs. Merck held different positions and know her in different ways, there was a common theme. Mrs. Merck is kind, compassionate, and gives everyone the same amount of attention. Outside of our school, she is a Lions Club member that helps her community and is a wonderful mother to her 2 children, Kristen and Clint, and a devoted wife to her husband, Bob. Again, I would never be able to say enough about what this woman means to me, the staff, the district, the community, and most importantly, the students that she dedicates herself to. Please join me in congratulating Pam Merck, our 2016 Teacher of the Year.
I am so humbled and honored to be here, and I know that I'm in good company. Wanda Nicola, Bob Hamilton both received these awards before me. I'm overwhelmed by the words that have been just spoke, but I just want to say, as I listened to you speak, the students who gave their speeches, the band that played, Mrs. Sandell that talked about all the hours, I'm so proud to be part of this community. I know there's no school better than Waterloo, and I say that every day when I come to work. And I encourage all of you to find something you're passionate about, and don't just do it, but do it to the best of your ability. And then you'll have those happy memories like I do, and take pride in knowing that the hard work is all worth it. Thank you so much.
Good afternoon. My name is Clifford Schmidt. I'm the guidance counselor here at Waterloo High School, and it is my privilege to recognize students this afternoon for the scholarships that they will be receiving. I would ask students, when I call your name, to please stand and turn to face the audience, and the rest of us, please hold your applause until the last name is called. Rachel Angel, Trustee Scholarship, Kent State University, $3,500 renewable. Auxiliary of University Hospitals Portage Medical Center Scholarship, $1,000. Atwater Congregational Church, $1,000. Waterloo Music Boosters, $500. Atwater Lions Club, $300. Waterloo Leos, $500. Zachary Barbos, Academic Scholarship, Muskegon University, $15,000 renewable. Science Division Scholarship, Muskegon University, $1,000 renewable. Zephyr Benton, Honor Scholarship, the University of Toledo, $6,000 renewable. Waterloo Leos, $500. WEA Community Service, $500. Brianna Elson, Trailblazer Scholarship, Youngstown State University, $2,000 renewable. First Opportunity Award, Youngstown State University, $1,000 renewable. Canton Lincoln High School Alumni Association, $5,000. The Atwater United Methodist Church, $500. Adriana Evans, American Red Cross, $500. Ali Falzetta, Atwater Historical Society, $300. Nathan Forney, Presidential Scholarship Award, Otterbein University, $16,000 renewable. Cardinal Science Scholarship Award, Otterbein University, $6,000 renewable. The Benjamin Handy Award, Otterbein University, $1,500 renewable. And the Russell Huber Memorial Scholarship, $500. Victoria Gizzo, Trustee Scholarship, Kent State University, $2,000 renewable. Jess Hayes, UA Now Scholarship, University of Akron, $2,000 renewable. The Atwater Historical Society, $300. Ian Hellwagon, the American Red Cross, $500. Jessica Hippen, Academic Scholarship, the University of Findlay, $10,000 renewable. Megan Hollandon, the American Red Cross, $500. Caitlin Hood, Presidential Scholarship, the University of Akron, $3,000 renewable. And a Founders Scholarship, the University of Akron, $500 renewable. Victoria Kaminsky, Full Tuition Honors Scholarship, Kent State University Honors College Start Campus, $5,664 renewable. And the American Red Cross, $500. Rebecca Keener, Trustee Scholarship, Kent State University, $4,000 renewable. Randolph Lions Club, $500. Robert and Lenora Foster Scholarship, $1,000. Waterloo Student Council, $500. Ryan Kovacic, Student Success Scholarship, the University of Akron, $2,000 renewable. Founders Scholarship, the University of Akron, $500 renewable. Julia Merchant, Springfield Assembly of God, $500 renewable. Waterloo Education Association Community Service, $500. Julia Kalick, Academic Merit Scholarship, Walsh University, $13,000 renewable. Kelsey Miller, Scholarship for Excellence, the University of Akron, $6,500 renewable. Honors Scholarship, University of Akron, $500 renewable. Inaugural Williams Honors Scholarship, University of Akron, $500 renewable. Springfield Assembly of God, $500 renewable. Gojo Industries, $1,000 renewable. And the American Red Cross, $500. Mallory Moss, the Martin Luther Scholar Award, Wittenberg University, $20,000 renewable. The Alumni Recognition Award, Wittenberg University, $1,000 renewable. Area Reception Book Award, Wittenberg University, $250. The Advent Lutheran Church in Wittenberg, Lutheran Scholars Program, $1,000. Canton Lincoln High School Alumni Association, $600. Russell Huber Memorial Scholarship, $500. The Waterloo Music Boosters, $500. Adam Peacock, Randolph Lions Club, $500. Emily Pettit, American Red Cross, $500. Alexandra Shamblin, Trustee Scholarship, Kent State University, $3,000 renewable. Dylan Stahlsmith, Randolph Lions Club, $500. Alexander Strainer, Trustee Scholarship, Kent State University, $2,000 renewable. Jacob Thompson, Trustee Scholarship, Kent State University, $3,500 renewable. The Atwater Congregational Church, $1,000. Catherine Weaver, Ohio Deeds Scholarship, Crown Mackey College, $5,000. And the Stark County Auto Dealers Association Scholarship, $1,000. Michelle Whittlesey, Trustee Scholarship, Kent State University, $4,000 renewable. And the Waterloo Student Council Scholarship, $500. Adley Wolford, Dean Scholarship, the New School, $24,000 renewable. And the Lang College Scholarship, the New School, $2,900 renewable. And the Melissa Simonin Memorial Scholarship for $2,200. This brings the grand total to $742,154. Let's give them a hand. Seniors, you may be seated. And at this time, I would also like to recognize the seniors who have achieved 100 or more community service hours. And once again, seniors, please stand when your name is called. Rachel Angel, Zachary Barbos, Zephyr Benton, Kyla Eland, Adriana Evans, Adriana Finch, Nathan Forney, Jess Hayes, Megan Hollandoner, Victoria Kaminsky, Rebecca Keener, Ryan Kovacek, Julia Merchant, Julie McCaleb, Kelsey Miller, Adam Peacock, Dylan Stahlsmith, Jacob Thompson, Catherine Weaver, Michelle Whittlesey. Let's give them a hand as well. Thank you.
Good afternoon. I'd like to start by saying congratulations to the class of 2016. It has been an honor and a privilege to serve as your senior class president. As you sit and wonder what the future may hold, remember this jarring penny quote. Change is the law of life, and those who look only to the past or present are certain to miss the future. So as I step down as senior class president and Austin Schopfer takes my place, I pass this key down, which is a symbol of leadership that each senior class is expected to exemplify the entire high school student life. Congratulations, Austin. I leave you with a quote by Douglas MacArthur. A true leader has the confidence to stand alone, the courage to make tough decisions, and the compassion to listen to the needs of others. He does not set out to be a leader, but becomes one by the equality of his actions and the integrity of his intent.
On behalf of the class of 2017, I am honored to accept this key of civil leadership. I look forward to upholding the standards of not only the class of 2016, but also the previous classes taken in 2016. That is all. Thank you.
good. We're done. We can go home now. Let's go, guys.
God grabbed you by the wrist, directs you where to go. So make the best of this test and don't ask why. It's not a question but a lesson learned in time. It's something unpredictable, and in the end it's right. I hope you had the time of your life. So take the photographs and still frames in your mind. Hang it on a shelf in good health and good time. Tattoos and memories and dead skin on trial. For what is right, think it's worth all the while. It's something unpredictable, but in the end it's right. You have the time of your life. It's something unpredictable, but in the end it's right. I hope you have the time of your life.
Please rise for the singing of the alma mater. Sing along with us.
Waterloo High School, we give praise throughout our years, where we have gained our love, with laughter and with tears. The Viking spirit lives in the heart of every class, by always striving for the best. Our goals we will surpass. Waterloo, Waterloo, the time flew fast with you. We always will remember every year at Waterloo.
We're done.
Good afternoon. We will now begin the presentation of diplomas. I want to urge the family members and guests to refrain from any unnecessary loud outbursts because there are many relatives and family, friends who have traveled long distances to hear their graduating senior's name announced and to watch them walk proudly across the stage. Your cooperation would be greatly appreciated. Chance Ryan Allen. Receiving a diploma with honors, Nathan Brent Horney. Receiving a diploma with honors, Kelsey Christine Miller. Receiving a diploma with honors, Rebecca Ann Keener. Victoria Lee Izzo. Receiving a diploma with honors, Julie Ann McKaylee. Michelle Nicole Whittlesey. Adam Walker Peacock. Receiving a diploma with honors, Natalie Ellen Wolford. Mallory Winfred Moss. Zachary Foster Barbos. Dylan Martin Stallsmith. Ryan Joseph Jennings. James Sarver McPhee. Ryan Mark Fabian. Logan Allen Johnson. Nicholas Matthew Wells. Jeffrey Allen Nathaniel Moscow. Rachel Nicole Angel. Catherine Elizabeth Weaver. Victoria Jane Carpenter. Holly Marie Corcoran. Sean Connor Cottrell. Jacob William Thompson. Chase William Hughes. Caitlin Larissa Phillips. Jessica Nicole Zender. Madeline Marie Terramina. Brianna May Elson. Julia Elizabeth Merchant. Virginia Bedoe. Giovanna de Frejas Rodriguez. Jess Robert Hayes. Dakota David Myers. Alexander Allen Eldrith. Clinton Ladd Bunker. Amanda Sue Galati. Goldie Jean Moore. Receiving a diploma with honors, Hannah Jean Underwood. Allison Marie Connor. Brett Allen Mikesell. Paul Workley Kelly. Joshua Raymond Simpson. James Warren Holcomb. Alexander Patrick Strainer. Ian Thomas Halbach. Derek Michael Burdett. Blair Mercedes Weaver. Caitlin Ann Seabach. Brooke Michelle Schlegenhausen. Amber Renee Rafferty. Angelina Nicole Devona. Casey Alexander Jones. Receiving a diploma with honors, Victoria Louise Kaminsky. Megan Kate Hollendonner. Julia Marie Jones. Kendra Marie Scalf. Adrienne Nicole Finch. Hunter William Evans. Haley Emily Jane Evans. Shelby Levon Kelderhouse. Ryan Charles Kavachik. Andrea Deneen Cameron. Robert Allen Klisch. Receiving a diploma with honors, Zephyr Drake Benton. Sean Robert Lane. Christian James Sims. Alexandra Lynn Chamblin. Lauren Taylor Limerick. Caitlin Christine Hood. Peyton Ray Daves. Allie Christine Balzetta. Kyla Ruth Elin. Hannah Ruth Largo. Adriana Marie Evans. Jessica Lynn Hipple. Angelica Olivia Wood Conley. And Emily Ann Pettit. Congratulations, class of 2016.
Wow, my face hurts from smiling. Wow, congratulations. Will the class of 2016 and all those in attendance today please rise? Mr. Brayman, Mr. Pusateri, and the members of the Board of Education, it is my privilege and honor to present the class of 2016 to you and to pronounce to everyone in attendance, I hereby certify that the class of 2016 has met all the requirements as set forth by the State of Ohio and the Waterloo Board of Education. As a sign of this, I ask the class to move their tassel from the right to the left to signify that they have graduated. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the class of 2016.